What's going on, my fellow casuals, man, and welcome back, man. We got another great video for you guys today, man. We're going to be breaking down UFC on ESPN, Holloway versus Allen, man. Get excited for this one this Saturday, guys. This one's going to be a banger, man, so let's get into it, all right? The first bout that I'm interested in, personally, was Lando Venata. He's fighting some guy named Daniel Zellhuber, so, I'm going all the way Lando for that. He's a veteran in the game, of course. I like watching Lando's fights. He's really unorthodox. He could really catch you. He's kill or be killed, all right? Moving along, though. First bout we have. Show some love for the ladies, man. Women's strawweight. Jillian Robertson versus Pereira Rodriguez, all right? Now, I don't know too much about Pereira Rodriguez. She came from another organization, and it was dominant. She is a perfect record, okay? Now, that's something not to shy away from, all right? Perfect record. But she doesn't really have finishing ability, you know what I mean? And you know how we do on this channel. When they don't really have any finishing rate, man, it's kind of hard to pick for these people. But Jillian, Jillian does have finishing rate. Not only that, but she is a great submission artist, right? So, she submitted Rose Namajunas. This is a former champion, guys, so she's up there with caliber. Caitlin Chukagian. She even submitted, I think it was Talis Santos, too. I mean, this girl's got submissions, all right? So I'm definitely going to be picking Jillian Anderson for that one, okay? All right. Well, let's move it along. Light heavyweight bout, okay? We have Zach Cummins versus Ed Herman. These two both are vets, both tough alumni. I watched both of them respectively. So Zach Cummins, of course, man, they're both submission specialists too, man, especially Ed Herman. He's got, he's been in here a long time. He's kill or be killed, but Ed Herman's older, man. He's like 41 years old, man, and I hate to be one of those guys where, but age is a factor in this thing, and I feel like Zach Cummins got him, man. He takes a lot of damage. He took a lot of damage over his career. A lot of damage over his career, okay? We're talking about significant damage. And they don't often fight both of them. They don't really fight anymore. You know what I mean? They're like one fight a year. You know what I'm saying? So the both of them, I mean, respectively, both of them are like one fight a year. So they must have other ventures or they must be doing other things. They don't really need it as much, I guess, right? And Ed Herman has literally fought in like every weight class, man. Middleweight, like heavyweight. You know what I mean? I think one time he was a featherweight, right? But it's one of those things like he's been everywhere, man. Weight cuts, he's just been in the game a long time, man. So I still think Zach Cummins got it. I think Zach Cummins will be able to finish him, grit out unanimous decision. But I'm going Zach Cummins for this one, man. I like both of them though. All right, moving along. We got another alumni, man. Probably the oldest person on this card, without a doubt, and the most experienced, I would say, when it comes to UFC veteran, Clay Guida, okay? Clay Guida will be fighting Rafa Garcia, as you can see. To be honest, man, Rafa Garcia's never been finished, okay? That guy's never been finished, okay? No finishing him, all right? But he hasn't fought any big names. He is an armbar specialist, all right? He gets most of his wins by sub, so look out for that, subs all day. But honestly, man, he has no big names, and this will be a big name for him. Despite what you guys think, Clay Guida is still out there. He's been active since 2006. He's been in this UFC, all right? 2006, guys, all right? Pioneer, really. All right, but again, man, he has tons of wins. It's like 30-something wins, right? Clay Guida's been in this thing. He's a fan favorite. But honestly, man, I'm gonna have to go with Rafa Garcia, man. Clay Guida gets beat up a lot. He's one of those that'll take a lot of damage, but he puts out a lot of output. Don't get me wrong, like Clay Guida he's grinding his mouthpiece, and he's going out there, man. He'll take shots. He'll take like 80 shots just to deliver one, right? But with that type of damage and that age, I think he'll get put away. If not with hands, I definitely think a submission, armbar, all right? So Rafa Garcia, armbar on Clay Guida for that lightweight bout. Now moving along, we got a bantamweight bout between Pedro Munoz and Chris Gutierrez, man. Pedro Munoz desperately needs a win. And I'm I have to say that, but he definitely needs a win, okay? He got eye poked in his last fight. That his fault. He got eye poked by Sean O'Malley. I wish they would run that back, even though a lot of people think he was losing. But it doesn't matter. I wish they would run that back. But he desperately needs a win. He really needs to squeak out a win. I think the veteran could get a win, okay? Chris, you know, I'm not saying Chris is bad or nothing like that, but he likes to finish. He likes to mix it up. But Pedro has no wins over former champions. So I can't even say he's champion he's champion, what am I saying? I'm sorry. He's champion quality, but I don't think he's at that level. I really don't think Pedro Munoz is at that level. He can't even finish any former champion, any current or anything. So I do think Chris Gutierrez has got this. I think Chris likes to mix it up, and he'll be able to get the finish. I mean, the guy took it like a year off, Pedro did, because of the eye poke. But I'm going to lean towards Chris Gutierrez, all right, to get the job done. Okay? All right, moving along. Light heavyweight bout between Ian the Hulk Kutilaba and Tanner Boser, man. Tanner Boser is moving down. You know what I mean? He's a heavyweight, big guy, man. But he's moving down to light heavyweight to fight Ian Kutilaba, man, the Hulk. The Hulk, he's kill or be killed, man. You know, Ian is kill or be killed. You're going to have to kill him or he's going to kill you. He's very strong. Yeah, I don't know that one fight with Akalive, he played possum, but that guy is very strong. You're going to have to kill him. He's not doing this decision stuff. I feel like this is going to be a fun fight. This might be the sleeper of the card. This one's going to be a fun fight, guys. Tanner Boser, like I said, hits hard. He knocked out OSP, so that's got to be something, right? He's coming down from heavyweight, so he's going to be lighter. He's going to bulldoze his way in, man. The bulldozer is going to bulldoze his way in. I could see a finish, but I'm going to lean towards Hulk. I think Hulk's got it. I think maybe that massive weight cut for Tanner is going to hinder him, and the Hulk's going to put it on him and end up getting the finish. So I'm going with Ian Kutilaba for that one, okay? All right, moving along, man. We got a light heavyweight bout, another one between Dustin Jacoby versus Azamat Murzakanov, okay? I will let you guys know this, man. Anytime it ends with of, you're in trouble, okay? The guy's 9-0. I don't know if he's Khabib's cousin or anything, Dagestani or anything like that. I don't want to naturally assume, but I'm going to tell you, anytime it ends with of, you're in trouble, okay? You're just in trouble, all right? So, Dustin, though, man, Dustin's a kickboxer, all right? So this is a standard striker versus grappler matchup, all right? Dustin's a former kickboxer, man. He lost to Kirill Roundtree, but he's bouncing back. His last loss was, King Mo. So, about a knockout. But he's a stand-up guy. He's a stand-up artist. So, you can, look at him to mix it up, see what he can do out there. But I definitely think it's going to hit the mat. And I definitely think Azamat. I think Azamat's going to get it. Honestly. That's my pick, is Azamat. He's going to use the Dagestani wrestling, or he's going to use the, Siberian wrestling. Wherever he's from there. He's going to use the Moscow wrestling, okay? And it's over. It's over. Too much pressure for these guys, all right? But yeah, I'm going to Azamat for that one. All right, moving along, we got a featherweight bout between one of my favorites to watch, Edson Barboza and Billy Quarantillo, or Quarantillo? Is that how you say it? Quarantillo, I'm sorry. But let's get into it, man. Edson Barboza, man, he's definitely a veteran in this game, man. He's been here since 2010. I don't know, man. He's lost his last two, man. It's a swing or miss with Edson, man. He could either show up or he doesn't. He is at that stage in his career where he's either going to show up and be great, or he's just not. He's going to be flat. He's not going to be, enthusiastic about the fight. I really think maybe the opponent matches him. Maybe the best opponents has really drove him. And now that's past him, kind of. He's not going to get the best opponents. So it's, it kind of seemed like he's bored out there. So, which sucks because, again, I like Edson. Billy, I don't know too much about, other than he beat Alex Hernandez, but I'm still going to go with my man Edson Barboza. He likes to mix it up. He's good with the Muay Thai. He's excellent with the spinning anything spinning, you're dead. He's got good ground game as well. So, and he's got good patience. He's more experienced in the UFC with this thing. So I'm going to go with Edson Barboza I'm gonna say unanimous decision, man. I don't think Edson's gonna get a finish, but I do think he could squeak out a unanimous decision. Okay, now for your feature bout, the main event. I'm sorry, the main event. Featherweight bout between Max Holloway and Arnold Allen. Okay, the Brit. I'm not going against Max. I'm just gonna say that right. Max is the best. Max is absolutely one of the best featherweights. I do think he beat Volk in one of the fights. Maybe Volk beat him twice to me, but I think out of the 3 fights, he did win one to me. But he's right up there. It's either him or Volk. So there's nobody better. There's nobody beating him. I don't think so. I think Arnold Allen's gonna get, push a good pace. He's gonna get, use that forward pressure like he did against Dan Hooker, and I don't think he's gonna look for throwing hands with Max Holloway. I just think that Dan Hooker thing was not a fluke, but Dan cuts a lot of weight, and the chin is questionable lately. But I just think he got caught by Arnold Allen, and Arnold got his first finish standing up, and I don't know how long. But I don't think that's ever gonna happen to the best chin in the UFC. Absolutely not. Max Holloway has the most output. He has the most significant strikes for a reason. You're gonna get beat up. Arnold Allen's gonna get beat up. And I think you might see either a finish or just unanimous decision for Max, which is cool. So we can get right back there in title contention. But Max Holloway all the way. I can't pick over Max. I just can't. I don't see the #1 guy getting beat by Arnold Allen, who has no stand-up. Virtually no stand-up. All ground game, really. And Max is pretty straight on the ground, too. He's pretty slick off his back. He's no slouch. And he pushes a high pace, super high pace, and you're going to get jabbed to the face all day. No. Max Holloway all day, all right? Well, there you go, guys. Those would be my picks, man. I hope you enjoyed the video. Leave me a like. Make sure you subscribe. I really appreciate it. I'm trying to grow here, man. Trying to grow up in these streets. Big YouTuber, big time. I really appreciate you guys showing up, man. And I'll see y'all Saturday, man. I'm going to break down the fights here, man. Next video, of course, I'm going to get the results for you guys as quick as I can. But yeah, I'll see you guys. Appreciate it.